Yo, 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 what it do, what it do? It is L.A Khalil, Shy on the Jam, episode 44, the L.A Khalil podcast. How you doing, good sir?
Good, and you?
I'm doing great, feeling great. Okay, that's a lie. I don't feel great, but I do feel restful. I feel restful. I've had the entire day to sleep, get my energy back. Gonna need it for the upcoming weeks. Speaking about energy, speaking about the upcoming week, we got NBA Finals talk, Game 5. What are your reactions towards that?
I think just straight off the bat, this has been one of the most even matchups I've seen, and one of the most memorable series I've seen just in recent time. I'd say in the past decade. This
I
is
mean,
probably gonna be up there. I don't. It's not. I don't think it's gonna pass. I mean, it's definitely not gonna pass the 2016 finals, but it could very well be the right after that in terms of just great memorable moments. From game four, we had the Giannis block. That's an all-time moment. And then in game five, Drew steal. He didn't even
mhm.
need to lob it. He could have just held the ball and they would have fouled him, but no, he lobbed it. Chris Paul, that was a dirty move, but hey, he was a competitor at the end of the day.
Yeah, this has been a great series in terms of, like you said, evenly matched between the two teams. I think the 2016 NBA Finals with Golden State and Cleveland Cavaliers, you got Steph Curry up and coming. We got LeBron James, been the best in the world for quite a while. Now you have like Giannis, who is up and coming, the point guard, CP3. Only thing that is missing with CP3 is a NBA championship to put him in that, that top 5. You know what I mean? To put him in that top 5. I think my money's still on the Suns, you know. Should they have won at home yesterday or a few days ago? Yes, they should. They were up big time against the Bucks towards the end of the or at the end of the first quarter. I think they're gonna get game 6.
I think they can get game six. I mean,
Yeah.
also another thing you have to look at is the stat sheet for game five was pretty crazy. I mean, you had Giannis with 32. You had Giannis with 32, Middleton with 28, and Drew with 27. Like they combined for nearly 100. That will we see that again? I mean, that has to be the best game that three has played. I mean, normally it's like Giannis will give you 30 and maybe Middleton will give you like a 30 piece, but most of the time, they're not giving you that much. I was really impressed actually.
I mean, before getting those three, like you said, I completely agree about it being evenly matched. It's not what we wanted. You made a really good point to me a few days ago about how like when the Warriors were dominating and NBA Twitter, NBA fans was like, the league is ruined. You got KD, got all, just so many people on one team. That's great. But now that we have an open field, in the crown is for anybody to get, there's still people complaining. So basically, to say all of that to say this, no matter what you want or what you don't get, people are gonna find a way to complain. Just take it and just appreciate it for what you got. You got CP3, what, 32 years old, 33 years old.
Way
He,
more,
he
35.
35. He may never be back in the finals again. He needs to win this series.
I'd like him to lose, come to the Lakers, LeBron's gonna get you your ring. That's what LeBron does. If you need a ring, just go to him.
Yeah. If you want an easy trip to the finals, granted, being healthy, come to LeBron. Come to the land. Okay, just come to LeBron. Come to LA. Enjoy everything. You're gonna have everything in the world. Come to the Lakers, CP3.
LeBron Space Jam came out. I have not seen it yet. I have heard good stuff. Of course, like these 40-year-olds complain that it's not true comedy. It's like it wasn't made for you. It's a kids movie. So you have
Yeah.
to take that into consideration. I've heard actually a lot of good stuff about it. I haven't watched it yet. I know that it's in select theaters. You don't even need to go to theater if you have HBO.
Hmm.
as well, but I haven't got around to watching it yet. I'm
I
excited.
have I have HBO Max. It's literally because I'm just waiting for someone to come through to watch it because it's a good date movie. It's a good date movie. You want to watch something funny, something childish, something goofy, nothing too serious, nothing too over the top. It's a really good date movie, a really good feel movie. It's still at pause, 000. Like it's still at pause in the beginning. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Like you said, it's the people that are complaining about the movie are the same people that's saying that Michael's better than Kobe, Michael better than LeBron. It's those people. It's those people from the original Space Jam era, the Jordan era that's just complaining about it. The people that it wasn't made for are the ones complaining about it. Which is a really good point that I would like to talk to you for a little bit, just to note. Watch who's saying it. Watch the people that are complaining about things. Are these are what they're are if I make a movie for kids, but it's old people complaining about it, why do I care that old people are complaining about it if the kids are loving it? If Drake is making music for 20-year-old, or J. Cole is making music for 20-year-old depressed college kids and they're loving it, why would I care about what 35-year-old, you know, um, tech kids or tech people in, Silicon Valley are complaining about it? I just want to care, you know?
I
I
mean,
think it's going to be a good movie. It has LeBron James. It has a few other NBA and WNBA players. I like to see, as much great women representation. That's great to see. Don Cheadle, Ernie Johnson, great Hall of Fame Ernie Johnson. It has good people in there. And it's Space Jam. It's Looney Tunes. Think about it. It is a NBA and Looney Tunes collaboration. There's nothing to take too seriously about it. But I understand it's LeBron. The people are just gonna just hate because it's
right.
LeBron.
That's funny that yeah, like you mentioned, it's a kids movie, but if NBA players are better actors, I'd like to see like an adult movie, not that type of adult movie, but like a Hangover.
Yeah,
That
that would be pretty funny to see, just like them being out into a different environment. I mean, remember Trainwreck with LeBron was in that one with Amy Schumer.
he was
People
a better
got
actor, which isn't saying much, but I
he's a
mean,
good actor.
I said he was a better actor than her in that movie.
Oh.
Saying much. I mean, I'm not saying LeBron's a great actor.
I mean, LeBron does know how to get his calls, and yeah, you're right about that. He's good. He's learned from the best, so he is the best in the world. Yeah, I think just to round back to it, NBA. I just like we talked about before a few weeks ago. Just there was a point in our lives in 2020 when the pandemic was in the prime of the pandemic prime. Like we
Peak
were just so
numbers.
yeah yeah. They're putting up Hall of Fame numbers.
That was,
Pandemic. Hmm?
so that was an MVP season for Corona. Regular season MVP, Finals MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, First Team All NBA,
Rookie of the year.
all in the rookies. Exactly, it was in the rookie season too.
Yeah. No, no sophomore drop off at all. It's still in the prime. They got the new variant. Goodness. Yeah, putting up Steph Curry numbers for sure. Corona was, we were just going so crazy about NBA talk, and we would take the little list of news and we just, analyze it and just, we're wishing for this. We were wishing for resume of play. We were wishing to get back what we love so much, which is sports, which is the NBA. The Lakers, LeBron, Anthony Davis, just in NBA overall, because that's our community. Well, part of our community that we love, that we cherish is, the NBA. And we love playing basketball. You and I, we're competitive in that. And just to be able to say that we We were able to finish the last season, and we had the Lakers crowned as NBA champions, and that we have another full season back through full season almost complete, despite the coronavirus still being active. I'm glad. I'm really glad to see that, because health is but health is important. And despite as many precautions, the NBA and Adam Silver has taken, there's been some that are still, that's gone through the health protocol thing. Some players have contracted COVID and stuff like that, but to see just a continued resumption and players are coming back from it healthy and able to play and be good, God bless, more power to them. Health is important despite whatever you do. Don't ever put anything before health. If you're going to work, if you're going to the gym, if you're going to school, how can you expect to be the best version of yourself if you're not healthy? How can I expect LeBron to be what I know LeBron is to be and great, being great and what I know him to be if he's not the best that he can be, you know? Don't ever put yourself in a position to worsen yourself. I understand it's still hard. I mean, it's hard for me to even say, but like, it's hard, because you got responsibilities, you have bills, you have things to pay, you have things to work on. And so it can be hard to like find time to decompress or find time to, you know, get yourself back into the groove, rejuvenate yourself. But I think, from the both of us, you got it. We believe in you. If you want it that bad, I know you can get it. I mean, I want it bad enough. I know I can get it. I'm getting some of it. I'm getting some of the results. I'm putting in the work. I'm finding that time. You just got to learn and continue to go and travel and see what's good for you, see what's bad for you, and, learn from that for real. So, but, I wanted to talk more about, we were talking about sports and health. And I talked about this on episode 10 of the Into the Spotlight, which is coming soon. Richard Sherman, Hall of Fame cornerback for the Seattle Seahawks and for the San Francisco 49ers. He's been going through a rough patch in his life personally, mentally. You know, um, a few months ago, he was basically he a court order signed that he cannot own or obtain weapons like guns and things because he's a danger to himself and to others. That's scary. His wife has said on a few occasions that he's contemplated suicide, and he's been suicidal. And he hasn't really opened up of why he feels that way or what's urging him to have those thoughts or feelings, but that's serious. And amidst this pandemic, amidst this racial pandemic, still with having the racial tension between African Americans and the police, racial profiling and police corruption and things of that nature. No matter how successful you are as a black man and woman, black person, no matter how successful you are, the system, this country, is always going to find a way to make you feel less than and make you feel where you came from. I mean, think about it with LeBron. Think about it. I mean, no matter how successful he gets, shut up and dribble. You know, you know, he gets shut up and dribble, but Drew Brees can kneel, and he's just speaking his First Amendment rights. You know, it's different. Tom Brady, I love Tom Brady. I love him he's the greatest quarterback of all time to me. He can have a MAGA hat in his locker room. Nobody's canceling him. But if any one of any person, black or of color, person of color, had any type of political things or political displays in their locker room, then it's a problem. Then it's um sports and politics shouldn't intertwine with one another.
Exactly. Or
How is
oh,
that fair?
this rich black millionaire, what does he have to complain about?
Exactly. We have a lot to complain about. We do, but we're not going to get anything, or we're not going to get anywhere through complaining. We're not. We just got to continue to be what we're supposed to be: leaders, entrepreneurs, fathers, mothers, parents, great people. It's going to hurt. It still hurts to say losing Chadwick Boseman, Nipsey Hussle, Kobe. That hurts. But I use that pain to help motivate me to continue on my journey. You know, keep your heart up and your head up high. Put your health first, your mental health, your physical health. If you're not putting that first, you're doing something wrong. And be around people that are going to help you put those things first. That's what's most important. Is your surroundings. If your surroundings toxic, if your surroundings are not helping you be better, you need to get away from them. And that's fact. That's a fact. I'm not talking about be around people that you can use. No, be around people that you can grow with. Grow with. People you can grow with. I mean, think about it. You've helped me along my physical journey, my fitness journey. Dimitri, a few other people who've helped me along with that. Nutrition is important. Be around people that's going to help you be you, but better. What do you have to say about just mental health, physical health? I mean, you're great.
I mean,
You're great
first
with that.
I noticed a lot of progress from Khalil here. He doesn't boast about it, he doesn't brag about it, but I have seen uh via FaceTime his progress. He's moving up in weight. He's moving
Thank
up
you.
in reps, moving up in he's pushing more weight but losing weight.
Yeah,
Is a good
Lose, losing a lot of dead weight too,
exactly.
and as you should. Don't ever feel bad about always putting yourself out there, because with me, I've always had a problem with my weight and insecurity. Thankfully, that's not a problem anymore. But I've privately FaceTimed you, and no, am I doing this right? Is this how it's supposed to be done? Just recently, and you saw it firsthand. And once you pointed out my mistake, I nipped it in the bud, and I was able to correct it like that, and be able to move forward. You know, be able to have friends. Forget all this fake friends and what's up, how no, like you can FaceTime in the middle of the night. Yo, what's going on? Are you good? You know? I mean, I'll be tired, you be tired. All right, I'm gonna let you sleep, man. Good night, love you. You know? Like there's nothing wrong with being vulnerable as a man, especially. Have friends, best friends, brothers that you can rely on, that you can trust, that you can talk to, that you can grow with. We need more of that. Because when we don't, we have the feelings that that's how things like this with like Richard Sherman or other athletes and people, they don't know how to control what they're going through, and so they go through waves of substance usage. He was Richard Sherman was in Seattle, and he went to his father-in-law house to get his kids under the influence, and his father-in-law had sprayed him with mace and had a gun, and he said he was ready to use it. Think about how south that could have gone. If we don't have people we can talk to, that's how things like this happen, where we go to drinking, we go to weed or drug, because we don't have that positive outlet. So we just go through the things that don't really cost so much, and in price is going to cost us in health. but it won't cost so much in price. Definitely if you're a millionaire or multi-millionaire athlete, right? That's how things like this happen. We shut off people, or we don't have no one to go to, so we just shut off everything and we go to deadly things. That's gonna lead to more deadlier things, such as ourselves. Prayers involved to Richard Sherman, his wife, his family, his kids, to anyone that is going through a mental lapse or mental setback, depression, anxiety. I've been anxious for about a week just off of everything, and I haven't really felt the greatest, but I'm feeling good enough to continue going. That's bound to happen. You know, and like um, yeah, with just on the topic of mental health and just in general and with sports, it's good that we have, like, with like the LeBron thing though, with LeBron, the uninterrupted, where athletes have a free space to voice how they feel about pretty much anything. Those type of things are really necessary. The shot when LeBron has Bad Bunny, Tom Brady, Drake, like a plethora of different people, different personalities, but in the same arena, sports, entertainment, business, things like that, where they can just freely. Kevin Love is very vocal about mental health, and you can only imagine when you have players in the pandemic, in the bubble, and during the pandemic who are going through some things already, and they have to deal with this. On the topic of that, dang man, Carl Anthony Towns. Imagine, I mean, goodness, he lost his mom, including other family members from COVID. Like, seriously, this is some serious stuff, and it hurt. It hurts. It hurts. And what is only going to help you get through it and move forward in the best way possible is having a really good support system. And sometimes we're not fortunate to have that. Don't You have to understand how these things happen. Are they the best things to happen? Are these what you would think should happen? No. But you can't expect someone. Think about it. We were just talking about how I can't expect LeBron to be the best that I know he can be if he's not 100%. I can't expect Richard Sherman to be the best that he can be if he doesn't have the help in place for him to be the best. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, what Richard is going through is not good. And if he would have had the help or was in a place to fully accept it, some of these things would have been avoided. But now that he will get the help that he needs, prayers involved, and hopefully he gets through it in a timely manner for himself and his family, his kids, and he can move forward from this dark place. We're all going to go through some dark times, some emotional rifts, some angst, depression states, but it's all about how we're going to move through it. Trust me, it's not going to be easy, but it's possible. And again, if you want to go to a really good resource, betterhelp.com. It is spelled it's spelled it sounds. BETTERHELP.com. You can use it on your phone, your laptop. It's convenient, it's mobile, get billed every 4 weeks, and it's everything that you need. Religious issues, family issues, LGBTQ issues. It has everything that you need. It's like Tinder for counseling. What are you looking for? And we will match you up for what you need. So what best suits you. There's resources. You just gotta look for them and you gotta accept them. You gotta be a part of. You gotta get on the boat. You gotta be part of the ride. You know. So, how do you feel though? You're about to move. You're about to make a big move up to the Bay area. You're about to make a big transition. You never moved out the house before. Like, tell me about this.
Yes, sir. The Dawn is moving to the Bay. I'm excited. It is for my last year of undergrad, and I'm gonna be off campus. I tried applying for dorms, but I did not. I did not get prioritized.
You
And
had all the requirements, but
yeah,
I
exactly.
just think of it.
I had all the requirements, but I didn't get selected. But speaking of which, not that Isaiah Thomas, but the other one, the younger one.
Man, they're not they're doing him dirtier than Carmelo, man. They just it's crazy, man.
But I mean,
He
kind of he's kind of doing it to himself in a way. But anyways,
yeah,
I
but
am
continue.
gonna be living off campus with some other students. I've never met any of them. We've communicated through social media, so I'm excited. It's just it's a 1 year contract.
Just
Um,
a one and done.
yeah, but 1 year is all I need for the
Yeah.
chip. So
Yeah, Cheyenne's gonna bring the chip to the area. One and done. That's all he needs, and more life, more time. This is gonna be a good this well, the process of moving is never easy. You're moving to a whole different city, San Francisco, right?
mhm.
Like you're gonna be around a new as great as LA is, I've heard nothing but good things about San Fran. Okay, I'm never saying that again. But San Francisco, the Bay Area, you're gonna be around a whole different new wave of people, new talk, new everything. What do you say?
A new genre.
A new genre. Exactly, a whole new genre, a whole new wave. And this is gonna be a learning experience. But I would say what helps the moving process or what helps with moving is you're moving up. You're moving up. You're not moving away. You're not gonna be where you're used to, but you're moving up.
Not moving. I'm just relocating.
Yeah,
That's
see? Yeah, exactly. Because you're not moving, you're relocating, which is a good point, because you have your home here still. Your home is still here in Northridge, in LA. So you're exactly right. You're just relocating. You're just going through 1 year, one and done, like we said, and you'll be back. You're gonna bring the chip home. We're gonna have the parade. We're gonna have the time of our life with that, and I'm looking forward to it. Moving's scary though because I moved in the middle of the pandemic, and like I said, with his help, with Cheyenne's help, I was able to make the best of it. To make every move was calculated. Every move was thought of. Hundreds over. It was every day like business talk. It was money talk. It was what is the best. We looked at literally we're looking at the options. Okay, this costs this much, but it comes with this every day. Be around people that's gonna help you. Be around people that's gonna help you feel secure. Moving is not easy, nor is it cheap. What you're gonna have to order U-Haul maybe, or maybe you're able to put it all in the car. You're gonna have to
uh,
get the gas.
pretty much my clothes.
Pretty much your clothes. What maybe your Xbox. If necessary.
About the Xbox. I don't think so.
No,
But
and then we're not playing no games this time around. We're not playing no games.
no
See?
game.
And
But yeah,
so,
it's an exciting time. You're about to be in your 1 year anniversary.
yeah, yeah,
Pretty.
you know, around October 8th, I would have been back here for an entirety an entire year, and we'll be able to talk about just how much we've learned and grown, and how much I've learned and grown, and it's fun with moving, with school, with moving forward, with moving up, with working, with building a brand, everything. Find things to enjoy. Find ways to enjoy it. It's
Right.
not gonna be easy. Building is not easy, nor is it fun, really. You're building. It's construction, it's labor, it's work. But you gotta get the blueprint first. Once you figure out the blueprint and how you wanted to, lay everything out, you can help start on your foundation.
Right.
You know? But moving forward from sports and mental health, 80 degrees. Hey, Kanye dropping soon. Yes, sir. We have none other than Good Music affiliate, associate, entrepreneur, representation, ambassador, Cheyenne the fucking GOAT, Cheyenne the fucking jam, bro. What's going on with Kanye?
I can confirm from my good music sources that the album is coming out.
Yes, sir.
That is certified. When I say certified, you don't even gotta question it. So there was a listening party tonight. So some people have already heard the entire album. I'm very envious of that. There's another listening party
Wait,
Thursday.
wait, 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 wait a minute. What the fuck? How are you gonna be good music and you're not even in the
I,
music? Yo, cut.
yeah, yeah. I know. I asked. I just didn't have time. They were
You
making me files and stuff,
you met the qualification, but you didn't get the.
but I didn't get selected. I asked. They just had me doing paperwork. Anyways, that's neither here or there. That's neither here or there. I wasn't even invited to the listening party. That's also neither here or there. Um, there's another listening party in the Mercedes-Benz Arena, the Saints, New Orleans Saints home. I will not be invited to that, but I will be there. They might zoom me in. I might just be on. Um,
Okay.
but you know how Kanye works. He doesn't even want us knowing about the album. See, here's the thing with Kanye. He didn't want me listening to the music because he wanted me to envision it. And I will say I didn't listen to the album, but I heard it, and it was very good. I'm This is a certified classic, and coming out in the next. It's coming out in the next week. That's confirmed. I'm hearing he's changing his sound. There's some great features, and I'm just excited. I wish I had more information. I tried.
No, that sounds pretty good, man. That sounds pretty good. You have wow.
They did send me though the links on YouTube to some of the leaks. All I have.
Y'all don't know how sick this man is, bro. You not here? What are you saying? Look how serious. Look what you getting mad at. Look at what you.
I was doing that Kanye thing where he laughs and he laughs and then he's. But yeah,
Yo.
but I don't want people listening to think that I'm not I am affiliated with Good Music. I'm a worker. I'm certified with them. I just it's for the people. The album listening party was for the people. I wasn't invited to the studio.
Yeah.
Um, Nor have I even met Kanye, but that's a different story for a different time. Uh, Actually, I haven't even been getting paid for any of this Good Music promotion, so fuck that. But anyways, this album's coming out.
What the fuck?
I'm excited.
Yo.
I'm doing pre-roll.
Yo.
It is what it is.
Yo. Yeah, I don't know how funny this guy is, man. This is this wow. I'm about to cry, man. Wow. You're getting designer, bro. You're getting designered right here.
Yeah,
You're getting your work flipped and took and just ran with. Yo, you're gonna have to start charging this guy, man. Kanye is a different animal.
fact.
What did you say?
Got me under contract. I went to
He got you what he's under, which is slavery. He got you under the slavery contract. The, the all-time no payment contract. He
it
got
is.
you on that
I
for
mean,
life.
I mean, I'm not getting paid for this. I guess this is a bad time to announce that, but I still am accredited with good music.
You're not getting paid for this promotion, this advertisement. You ain't getting paid for nothing.
I'm getting
I just
paid in, with through my connection with God.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so basically I'm not getting shit. But it's been good. I will say I think the album is gonna be a different sonic sound. Actually, I take it back. Sonic and sound is the same thing. It's in a sound. Here I go again with sound. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
Anyone's hopes high or their high hopes.
Listen, man.
But I do like the fact that there is features and some, I wouldn't say dicey selection for features, but stuff that I just wouldn't expect. Playboy Cardi is a feature. Post Malone, that should be interesting.
Oh my goodness. Listen, man. Kanye is sick. All right, and he needs help. And I think he's gotten the help that he's needed. I haven't heard a single word from Kanye in like
Yeah,
a year or two.
same.
I
It's
checked his social media, and it's just from the pictures from the from the voting. You know what I mean? Like
it, his album rollout and him not speaking is like me with good music this whole time, essentially. He's
pretty much.
So you could say I've been part of this album rollout. I've been given the silent treatment.
Yeah. For way too long, I'm glad I was able to have the safe space, this safe, welcoming, inviting space for you to get your thoughts off and your feelings. This is exactly what I mean about having people to be surrounding people that are inviting, that can bring a level of comfortability and a safe space for you to voice how you feel without fear of repercussion or backlash. You know, is it funny? Yes, it is. But it's
My career. It's not funny.
what do you say?
It is my career. Okay. It's not funny. I thought I could come out here and just talk about this, but apparently no, I can't. I'm getting criticized.
Criticize, criticize, criticize. Man, pay that man, Kanye. What are you doing? Pay that man, man. Pay that man.
I was told I'm gonna be getting a Gap hoodie at the end
Oh,
of the
is
Christmas.
it is it gonna be like a Gap hoodie or is it gonna be like a Yeezy Gap hoodie? It's gonna be different. There's a
I don't
difference.
even think it's gonna be easy Gap hoodie. I think they should have said fuck it. We're
Yeah.
not the easy collab, just Gap.
Just Gap, just hey, look, we're trying to bridge the gap here. That's what we're doing. We're gap bridgers. Look what
Right.
we be doing, and look at what we are, gap bridgers. What the hell? Um, prayers to all
Where's the what? What'd you say?
prayers to all involved. Listen, man, you got I mean, think about it though. This Kanye is under that slavery contract. He cannot retire.
If anyone is listening to this and is also a good music affiliate, please reach out to me. I'd love to form a workers union and protest this shit.
Okay,
Um,
real talk. That's progress right there. That's progress. Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to this Kanye album. Definitely, definitely going to be more like with Donda. Like you said, it's gonna have like some Donda snippets of her, and the artwork is beautiful. Of course, 80 Degrees. I'm looking forward to. We've had
You
Yay
had a
drop.
80 degrees actually. That was a
What?
controversial verse, I would say.
Yeah.
It,
Um,
it would pass the good music test. I think Kanye would be fine with that verse. I don't know if the average person. It was a. We won't be saying the verse, but it was politically loaded
um,
and racially motivated.
Before we get to that, I would like to thank our sponsors at Alkaline Water from Kirkland, Costco. Thank you for sponsoring this video. We appreciate you. Drink more water, stay hydrated. And if you want to know more about purified water with electrolytes added for taste, it tastes really good. Your pH balance is important. Thank you. Moving forward, um, Kanye is definitely gonna have some really good verses, good songs in there. I think with the pandemic, it allowed everyone to take their time. Drake is definitely doing that. You got J. Cole with a really good album. You got Tyler the Creator, Snow Allegra. Um, even what's his face? DJ Khaled dropped. Like a lot of heavy hitters dropped this year. DJ Khaled, J. Cole, Tyler the Creator, Snow Allegra. I mean, she's not like there yet. Excuse me, but people who know Snow Allegra, she's one of them. She's there. She's there. And then we're waiting for Drake. Drake has already said that it's gonna drop before the end of the summer. And then for Ye to drop, which is ironic because now that I think about it, Ye when he dropped Ye, Drake dropped a few weeks afterwards or almost a month afterwards. So maybe Drake is gonna see what Ye has up on his sleeve. Maybe another Pusha T this is gonna be on it. Who knows? And he has some more to write about, but. This is gonna be a great year for you. This is gonna be a great year for music. It's already been a great year for music. I've gone back to Hunger on Hillside, J. Cole. If J. Cole decided to retire and that would be his last song, like on a full length album, man, toast. A toast to that. For real. J. Cole has been he's just great. And I'm happy he got his flowers on that album. For real. He deserved it. He earned it, you know. How are you feeling about just the field of music for 2021? How are you feeling about that?
It is interesting. We'll have to see. This next month could completely change the field. You know, with Drake, Ye, we'll see. Definitely with things. Well, pretty much things are in most areas except like Los Angeles. Things are already open back up. So business, speaking in business terms, it's smart for these artists to release now because they could do their tour for 2022. I expect Drake to go on tour. He's done it with every album. And if he does come to LA, we should go. Not even we should, we will.
Yeah, we will.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
Ye tour as well. That'd be awesome. But
I mean,
we
Drake's been in LA for maybe a good month or so. Him and his girlfriend. Yo, let's get on top of that for a second. Like listen, I've talked about me being insecure in body and everything like that. Yo, what do you and I've seen more women talk about it too. Yo, what are you getting out of body shaming or body criticizing another woman? What are you gonna get out of that? Like, is it? Oh, at the end of the day, it's just jokes. Well, like, what are we getting out of that? You know what I mean? Why is it? This is personal opinion. Like, I just see that sometimes it's only when it's convenient. There's like a unity, so to say. But like, what do you get out of body shaming others? Period. You're not. It doesn't make you cool. It's not. It was. I mean, What is it? Are you a comedian? Like, what are we doing? Like, body shaming is not cool. You know what I mean? You don't understand that a lot of the cases of like, if you ever seen like My 600 Pound Life, it's a lot of these cases where it's it's a disease in the family and they can't control their weight. Like there's been cases where just eating the littlest of things, it just somehow maximizes it. It just doubles,
So
you
with this
know.
Does Drake's girlfriend have this problem?
About a week ago when after the Drake date at the Dodger Stadium was more public, more of her photos started to come out of, some of her more assets, and just they were saying how you have, one part of her body looking good, but then you're missing the thighs. It's not proportionalized, I would say, right?
And believe me, Drake probably knows that too.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like it's her body. You know what I mean? It's
And
her
Drake
body.
to be, we talk about assets and investments. This is like a stock, you buy it early in the day, you sell it when the market closes on that same day. This is not like real estate. He's not investing and then building a house on the land.
Right,
You know, Drake's very smart when it comes to these assets.
right. But for real though, like no matter how successful you are, no matter how if you're overweight or if you're super skinny, you should be most proud of who you are because you're in your body and you're not letting bad comments or you're not letting anything stop you. Okay? You owe it to yourself to not let anything stop you. Keep pushing, keep moving forward, and be proud of yourself, because what's most important about you is what's inside of you, your heart, your soul. Nothing about if you're hot or attractive, if you're sexy, if you have nice hair, if you have a beard that connects. All of that is just looks. What matters the most is who you are as a person. And just so if I was 600 pounds and I'm at the gym and I'm trying to, get my body to where I want it to be, and it's people that are already in shape and everything in peak form and they're talking trash, that says more about who they are because you can still be attractive and be garbage. You can be super attractive, be a garbage human being. That only just proves that looks is just looks. It doesn't make you anything. It doesn't make you a good person. It doesn't make you anything. It just looks. And I wish that people would be more in tune of caring about people for who they actually are than that, and then just if they look good or not in a picture or they look good with you in photos or videos. Be more mindful of who people are, not about what they look like or how they look, because looks gonna go away. That's just a fact. Nah, man, I wouldn't say that.
Right. So great words you spoke. I
And think
was
about it though, that goes along with a lot of mental health. Is their insecurity, and then they feel like they feel like they have to like eat nothing, right? Like all of that goes into mental health too. You don't know how 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 she feels about that. I mean, it would make sense if she didn't feel the best about it. Like celebrities or people that are dating celebrities, they have feelings too. Because if they were the same things about you, you wouldn't appreciate it. So what makes you think it's okay for you to say it? I'm done.
Yeah, hear him and hear him good.
Before we go, I just want to say prayers to everyone involved. Now, you know, prayers to Madagascar. They're going through that famine thing, of course. It hasn't been easy. Ethiopia in Africa. Prayers to Palestine. Prayers to just the Muslims in China going through, you know, inhumane ways of living, in concentration camps. Prayers to everybody. It's not easy living out here. It's not easy living anywhere, and I would hope that you would have it in yourself to continue to push forward and strive for greatness to be the best that you can be. It's not gonna be easy. It's not, but don't rely on people picking you up when you're down. Pick yourself up. Real talk.
That was a great episode. It's a pleasure speaking with you as always.
As always, man, much love. Love you, Cheyenne. Can't wait to do this again.
All right, next week is we're gonna have a lot of stuff to discuss about. Uh,
Episode 45. Jordan coming back.
Top 45, we're gonna have the NBA champions. We can discuss this Yay album, a lot of stuff. So
Yes, sir. All right, man. Good night. Peace.